Hi, Paul. My name is Marcy. I was speaking with Bonnie, and she said that you were the best one to send off this email, to shoot this video for and send it off to. So I'm going to keep it short. What I am going to do is I'm going to show you 3 things that you could start to do today that are going to help to bring in more business to your company. And the 3 things that I'm going to go over are content, backlinks, and citations. So they're just things that you can do to get your website in front of more eyes, which of course is going to translate into more business for your company. When I talk about content, what I mean by that is I mean the words, the pictures, things that you have on the home page of your website that Google can go out and find. You know, when somebody, the search term that I'm using for this example across the board here is roofing companies Victoria. So when somebody types that in, Google's going to go out there, crawl the web. What they want to do is they want to serve up the most relevant results to their searcher because they want to keep people on their search engine. That's how they make money. So with that 1,000, 1,500 words, then they can identify what you do. So you can see that when they go out and crawl and they've got one website that, you know, maybe has a couple hundred words of content, and then the one next to it's got 1,000 to 1,500, they're going to see the guy that has the more content as being the expert in the industry for the area, and that in turn translates to being shown higher in the search results. The nice thing about the content, all of these things that I'll share with you today, if you want to outrank your competitors, you just do figure out what they're doing and then do more of it and do it better. So the content is usually an easy one to beat. It's one of the definitely most neglected features in what you need to do with your website to get it ranking. So like I say, it's pretty darn beatable in most cases. So I'll move on to backlinks, and what I mean by a backlink, what a backlink is it is a link from a third-party site coming into your site. Easy way to understand it is just think of the internet as being a big popularity contest. So when other sites vote for you, aka give you a link back to your site, then that in turn moves your site up through the search engines. You know, you're the popular one, so they're going to show you higher in the search results. So what I've done is I've taken your site, I've put it into a tool that shows us what goes on behind the scenes, so we can see what you've got for a backlink profile. And I also took, just as a comparison, so you know, this is how you figure out what you're up against if you're wanting to beat your competitors. This was the #1 ranking, you know, in the #1 spot for that particular search term, roofing companies Victoria. So first of all, yours shows that you've got 40 referring domains, 40 websites on the internet that are linking back to yours, giving you just over 400 backlinks, being found for 58 words, and you've got average about 67 visitors to your site a month. Then if we look at those other guys, they've got 70, so 40, 70, and not all links are created equal. It isn't always just sheer quantity. Definitely quality overrides, you know, volume of number of referring domains. You want them to be relevant. You want them to come from trusted sites. There's, you know, a bit of an art to it. But they've got 70 referring domains being found for a couple hundred words and just over 100 visitors per month on average. So it's just the example, you know, this is just what happens when you're showing up in the first place, and it's easier for people to click on your site, really. The third thing that I'll go over is citations. So this, what a citation is it's a place on the internet where you're going to find your business name, address, and phone number. This map listing here is an example of a citation because your name, address, phone number is there. So what helps to be pushed higher up in the rankings for the map section, because, you know, sometimes there can be up 3, 4, 5 depending on how big the market is, how many businesses there are. There can be a few pages of search. So ultimately, you want to, you know, best case scenario is you're in one of the top 3 here. So what contributes to that, of course, is optimizing your listing, and the number of places that you are cited on the internet, the number of places you have your name, address, phone number, will help to put you up higher in these rankings. So I'm just going to leave it at that, Paul, just to kind of help you understand if there was, you wanted to improve your rankings. Those are the things that you can do. You can take these tips and go ahead and do them yourself. I'm happy to help and answer any questions if you need any further help on how to go about it. I'm going to ship this email off to you, and I will just check back to make sure that it did in fact make its way to you and didn't get dumped into a junk folder or something somewhere. So look forward to talking to you soon.